Hey guys, I'm back again. I just put together a little video. It's kind of off the top of my head about beings of light and some of the misconceptions that we have in regards to beings of light and darkness. Some of my colleagues and I have great disparaging gaps in what we believe these entities are within ourselves and what their purposes are. I think it's important to start off with just knowing that we all are beings of light, and by contrast, we're also beings of darkness. Light and darkness can coexist. In fact, if they're perfectly balanced, then you perhaps have the most perfect vessel for the spiritual inclinations that you may go for. If you're a healer, and you can use the light. Obviously, light is very important in healing, but there's also darkness too. One of the biggest things I use with any darkness that I have, which I've been told I have a substantial amount, that's where I can track what's going on. If I'm, for instance, healing, and I'm not really a healer by nature, that's kind of a struggle for me to get there. But if you're a loved one, if you're someone really close to me, I can usually transfer a great amount of energy in regards to healing, because what I do is I take in your sickness, and it kind of gets hidden in the darkness, and then the light hopefully takes care of that. I'm not a perfect vessel for this. I'm not what you call an equilibrium type healer, or even a spiritualist. But as a mystic, it's important to strive for that balance. So don't fear your dark. You know, a lot of people say there's such a contrast between this. Don't fear your dark. Embrace your light. By all accounts, embrace your light, because the light is what really sets you free. But don't. I wouldn't discourage any darkness that comes along. Of course, you have to know when too much is enough. And some people, it could be 20%, 30%. It could really throw you off kilter. I myself, I carry dark pretty well. I carry light pretty well too. But dark is an acquired taste, an acquired skill. And in some instances, it gets you noticed because it's a more powerful, more grasping type magic. So I guess in summing up is, yes, we are all versions of beings made of light, and but with light comes dark, So contrary to most beliefs, I'm really someone that says embrace your darkness. But you have to have a good support system. If you don't have a good support system, you can get lost in dark. That's the one thing that I struggle with is the loss, But here's a balance. So don't be discouraged. If you're discouraged, if you need help, if you're wondering about your darkness, if you're wondering how you can balance, this and be what's guaranteed in some circles as a good spiritual soul, comment, like, subscribe. I'll shout out back to you. I'll give you some answers. Also, look me up at Facebook, Severin Speaks at facebook.com. Hit up my Twitter, Dark Listener, and I'll see you guys next time.